foreclosures got to go. Hey, ho, ho. Hey, foreclosures got to go. Hey, ho, ho. We're gonna close the American Bank. Don't stand up like that for the middle class in America. And we don't stand up like that. Middle class in America. And we don't stand up like that. And we don't stand up like that. Stand up like that. And we don't stand up like that. Stand up like that. Stand up like that. People, united, we'll never be Atlanta. We are Atlanta. We are Atlanta.
Let me tell you. Occupy Our Homes has been giving back the people their land that's been stolen by the banksters and gangsters that have been in that building, right there. In that building.
Today I speak to you not as an activist, as an organizer, but as somebody who bought a home, who bought into the American dream when I was very young. I was raised in a household where I was taught that owning the house was the ultimate investment in your future, and it was an investment in the future of your children and your children's children. I got in a lot of trouble when I was young, and I kind of got my life together, saved up a lot of money for 3 years, enough for a down payment, and I bought a house. I got a loan through Countrywide. Y'all heard of Countrywide? And 12 years later, I'm on time on my payments, and I'm over $40,000 underwater. Whoa. After, not missing a payment for 12 years. And I have been fighting to simply give my house to the community. I don't even want to make a dollar. I just want to be able to give the house away to somebody that needs it. And Fannie Mae is unwilling to do that. So today I am one of the Freddie and Fannie 99 that people all over the country are stepping up to be one of those. I'm one of those 99 along with Steve and several other folks that are here today. And my demand is simple, Fannie Mae. Simply allow me to give my home to the community that it sits in. That's all I want. And I'd like an answer today. Thank you.
Fannie, come out. We got some things to talk about. Fannie, come out. We got some things to talk about. Fannie, come out. We got some things to talk about. We got the next
Coming up, a few more speakers. We've got, are we doing Laura next or Robert?
Yeah.
Laura? All right, Laura Jones, who is with Organize Now, Orlando, Florida. She came all the way up. She's in a battle for her life with Fannie Mae. Laura?
Right here. Like Tim said, it's always been the American dream to own your own home, to have something to pass down to your children, so that when you retire, you don't have that mortgage payment. You can actually live. I mean, yeah, what about retiring? Are we even going to have such? That's a story for another day. Retirement. And here, I bought my home. I'm a single mother, raising 3 kids, worked really, really hard, did everything I thought was right, purchased a home, and in 5 years, it's lost $80,000 in value. I'm now paying twice what my home was worth. I mean, yeah, but I owe twice. My home is currently worth. And it's ridiculous. I mean, it's taken more than 12 million of us across this country. We talk about the middle class getting broken down. This is it. They've taken all of our wealth. We can't stand it. We can't stand for this. We have to let them know we're here and we're not going to go away until our demands are met. And I demand that we have principal reduction. Debt forgiveness, you guys got to bail out. It's time for the homeowners to really be paying what their homes are worth.
These are all big names. These are all big stories. But we've got State Senator Vincent Fort with us. Give it up for State Senator Vincent Fort.
I am here to stand strong with the homeowners who are being squeezed by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. I'm here to stand with the homeless that could be in the homes that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac is stealing. I'm here with all people of conscience who understand that we would not be in this predicament, this economy would not be in the condition that it is in. This Great Depression, unless it was for Fannie and Freddie Mac. They are the criminals. Somebody called them banksters and gangsters earlier. They are just that. The supreme irony of this age is that Fannie and Freddie are up in those suites and Occupy done been arrested all over the country. Something's wrong in a country where people who stand up for right, who believe in the right to protest for right, are in jail, and these people are walking the streets. So I'm here to say thank you to Occupy Homes Atlanta. You're doing God's work out here. I had to be with you. But we're here not just to shout and raise hell, although I don't mind doing that at any time or any place. We're here to say to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac that we demand some things from you. There's something that you can do right now. You ain't got to wait. You ain't got to wait for this. We want you to stop evictions from the properties that you have foreclosed on. Stop evictions. We know you can do that almost immediately. Put out the call. We will not put anybody out on the street. We will not evict anybody in a house that we have foreclosed on. What do you think about that? Are you with me? Are you with me? And Fannie and Freddie, as I close, I'm going to tell you, this is just the first time. Sleep tight. We might be back tonight. All right? So thank you. God bless.
Take our home back. That's what I came to do. And it's time to give them a list of demands. Sheriff, come on up and give Fannie and Freddie their eviction.
Of 99 families, 99 actual real human beings who Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are trying to put out of their homes. You know, you got people like Jennifer Britt in Detroit, who Freddie Mac is trying to evict. Alejandra and David Cruz in Minneapolis, who are kicked out of their home, and Freddie Mac won't even let someone else buy it, but might give it back to them. You know, there's 99 people, and this is just a tiny, tiny bit of the people that they're trying to kick out of their homes. So we've got some specific demands for them.
Specific demands.
What we want is principal reduction for all underwater homeowners. We want to be able to buy our homes back at the current market value. We want Fannie and Freddie to accept rent. Let people rent if they want to. Do not evict. Stop all evictions. Start selling homes to occupants, and nonprofits, and communities instead of to hedge funds for 20 cents on the dollar. Most of these people can afford to buy their homes back at those prices, but they won't sell them to you unless you got $10 million in your account. So, another thing I wanted everyone to do, we've got Catherine Candy Lasher, who's the Vice President of Fannie Mae. If anyone's willing to give her a call at home and let her know about these demands.
What's her number?
You all ready for the number?
Yeah. Hold on. Tyler, okay.
All right. 404. 634.
634.
2823.
2823.
Let her know how you feel about what Fannie Mae is trying to do.
All they need is shelter, and you can provide that. All you have to do is do the right thing. See, you're a part of this community too. You're human beings, you have families, you have kids. There are kids on their streets, there are people dying every day, and it doesn't have to happen. And all you have to do is the right thing. A lot of other people are going to be calling you and telling you the same damn thing. Give us our homes back.
Angela with the Miami
principal reduction, well, honestly, what I think is you just need to give the homes back.
Moratorium on evictions.
Moratorium on evictions, and also, I think you need to come down to where I hang out every day in downtown Nashville and see these people on the streets and what they struggle with, and then make your decisions, okay?
Thank you, Candy.
Thank you.
Angela, Miami Workers Center. Angela.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello. Hi, my name is Angela Samuels. I'm from Miami, Florida, with the Miami Workers Center. I'm here to stir up and give y'all that gear to fight, to get your property back and get back into these houses, because I was evicted. In the month of May I was evicted, and the banks didn't want to work with me, and they put me out. So I'm here to let you know, to encourage you, don't give up the fight. I want you to fight and put these people back into their house. Put homeless people back in their house. There should not be nobody homeless on the street, because the United States is a nook of land, and we should not be homeless. We got houses and land all over. Fannie Mae, you put people back into their house. Put them back into their house.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
God is pulled from Occupy Chattanooga.
When I first decided to come here, it was just because I refused to sit by while people in this building just take people out of their homes. Well, they accept taxpayer dollars and take those same taxpayers and put them out on the streets. But I'm way far from my family because I'm a college student, and I'm kind of been sheltered from what's really going on. And 2 weeks ago, I found out that my family is now under the threat of foreclosure. After paying double mortgage payments for an entire year, we looked up who owned our home, Fannie Mae. And my father is too afraid and too ashamed to come out because he feels so much shame. He doesn't feel like an appropriate provider. But I don't feel ashamed to be under the threat of foreclosure. Those people should be ashamed. Those people in those offices put people on the streets. Those are the people that should feel shame.
Not really the middle class. I come from a middle class background, and I think that we in the middle class need to use our privilege to help people. I feel like now those of us in the middle class are feeling the squeeze that a lot of people in this country have felt forever. So. We at the Nashville Housing as a Human Right campaign have been getting into tenants' rights because people who are renting are vulnerable to being on the streets. We also work a lot with our friends on the streets. My friend Charlie died this year struggling to get sober. And it didn't have to happen. Okay.
Take your time.
So here's what I feel like. I feel like that property is theft, and most of us at the Nashville Housing as a Human Rights campaign feel that way too. There are 24,000 vacant homes in Nashville, Tennessee, mostly in North and East Nashville, the most impoverished areas. And there's about 4,000 to 6,000 homeless people, not homeless people, are friends without shelter, who are on the streets without shelter, and about 30 to 50 die every year on our streets. That doesn't have to happen.
Homes are for people.
Woo. What kind of community are we looking at here, guys? And I think that, as a person who comes from the middle class, what I need to do is help create community. I don't know if y'all remember that. Let's grow gardens together. Let's live together. Let's take over these homes. They are our homes. We cannot let these guys divide us. We cannot be individuated anymore, living in a dreamland. We are all here together. We need to get more people out on the streets. We need to eat together, live together, grow together. And that's how we beat them.
Share prosperity, share work.
So I just want would like to point out, thank you, darling, thank you. I would also just like to point out and make myself really clear, Fannie and Freddie Mac, Bank of America, Chase Bank.
All right.
Okay.
Call them out. Call them out.
They are worse than any kind of fascist regime ever could be, okay? And they don't own these houses. We own these houses. People own these houses, okay? Because there ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Say what? There ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Say what?
We all know her story. We all know her story. She's here to tell it today. Carmen Pittman of 404 Glen Iris is with us. Her powerful story she's going to share with us. Here we go.
Hey everybody, I'm glad to see the people out here.
All right.
You know, this is a serious situation. And I still feel like it ain't enough people out here. It's not enough people out here. So we have to do the outreach that it takes to let these folks know that we're not playing with them.
We're not going to.
And here's my short story. Well, back in November, my house was foreclosed on, and my grandma passed through the situation. And Occupy came to my home December the 6th. They put out tents in my front yard, and they said, we want to fight with you, not fight for you. And all we want you guys to do is refuse to leave your home. We didn't have nowhere else to go, so that's the only option that we had. And I said, hey, it's the boots on the ground. What do we need to do next? It went from calling campaigns to marches. Even it took for me to get arrested to let these folks know. My grandma worked 40 years for this house that I'm living in. And you mean to tell me, the only thing you can tell me, you're going to give me $1,500 to move out. All right, let's get the boots rolling. I don't know about you, but I know I stood up, and I know you can do it too. It's time for us to stand up and fight. And I know it's a embarrassing situation, because that's why my grandma's not here with me today. But I tell you what, she's standing over me now, and with all the stuff that I went through with these banks refusing me to give me my home back, I went the last time with I don't know how many others. We shut down 5 banks, and the demand was, I want my house back.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
We got some folks that we're going to deliver the demands. Step forward.
All right, all right.
Allie, where are our demands? Y'all come forward. Where are those demands? Allie, where is this it? Okay, so here we go. This is a package. That's a package. It's got a letter and a whole bunch of other stuff. Here you go. So as they're delivering this to Fannie and Freddie, and you know, after the delivery of this letter, we're going to wrap up for today so we can get ready for tomorrow and the next day and the next day until Fannie and Freddie's able to meet our demands. We're going to keep getting ready. We're going to keep coming back. But for today we're going to deliver these demands. So I'm going to hand it on over to this delegation here. I want to take it. There it is. And as they deliver, I will read the demand letter. This demand letter was prepared by not only the Freddie Fannie 99, but the many members of the homeless community here in Atlanta that are here with us right now. And it is addressed to Catherine Candy Lasher. Dear Regional Director of Fannie Mae, we request a meeting with you to address and resolve our concerns. We are residents, both homeowners and renters who live in homes whose mortgage are owned by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. We are connected with other Fannie and Freddie residents around the country and united to ensure our common concerns are addressed. We are families and individuals doing everything we can to communicate with you and to assure you of our willingness and ability to pay fair amounts based on real the real properties we live in.
Yeah.
We found that your office has been non-responsive or done the opposite of what we've asked. Often, you have not accepted our rent, not maintained quality conditions, not modified our loans to current value, forcing us out of our homes. We are Atlanta's rising homeless population, many of whom are on the streets because of job losses related to the housing crash Fannie and Freddie played such a key role in. We go from overcapacity shelter to shelter while new homes go vacant every day. Your practices have contributed greatly to a homeless population that continues to grow, along with the number of boarded up crime magnates in our community. We understand that you're addressing our concerns below will both meet the needs and interests of residents living in Fannie Mae properties and of all taxpayers who as well stimulate economic recovery. We ask that you take 2 steps. 1, with the authority you have, address our 3 concerns. 2, resolve the individual cases listed right here immediately. Our concerns: modify loans to the real value of property and make the big banks pay for it. Let the people buy back their homes or rent with quality conditions. Stop selling vacant foreclosed homes to investors. Return them to the original owner at current value, or turn them over to the neighborhoods that they exist in. House the homeless. House the homeless. So now we want the delegation to deliver at this point, and the rest of us are going to support them. And once somebody from Fannie Mae accepts, then we will begin to disperse. Those are the conditions of our disbursement. Y'all need to be aware of that. Somebody over there will accept this letter, and then we will begin the process of dispersing. All right? So y'all go ahead. Just a second, actually, real quick.
Okay. First of all, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, what we want you to do, one of the biggest ones according to or for the homeless population, we want you to relinquish, turn over all those vacant, boarded up homes, apartment complexes, and all of that we see around town. Give it over to the communities that they belong to, so that we, the people who have already handed our taxes to you, can get the affordable, long-term affordable housing that we are entitled.
All right, and now our delegation will proceed.
Third-party service and process of the demands to Fannie Mae.
We just want you to take a letter.
No justice! No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace! No peace! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
Somebody call up there and ask them to send someone down and get this
It's over! It's over!
I'll be right back. Okay.